Alan Notcraig Jr. once said the gentleman who funded his first business told him, "Alan, you can build many businesses, but you can only build one Alan." This anecdote speaks to what Chapter 4 is exactly about. We talk about your beliefs, your attitudes, and what really makes you, you, because these are the defining elements in a business.
Times are tough. Food gets more and more expensive. The prices of school books and clothes go up each year. I cannot even afford transport. And I don't make much profit from selling these handbags and purses at the taxi rank. Everybody is trying to sell something cheaper than the next one. I just don't know how I'm going to make ends meet. These are the words of Themba, who lost his job at the council about 2 years ago and is now self-employed. He buys damaged purses and handbags from a leather factory shop and sells them at the taxi rank. But he is struggling to make enough money to take care of the needs of his family. One day, Themba's luck turned, or so he thought. A car drove up to his stand and the driver, Nigel, called him over. He said that he had a contact where he could buy even cheaper goods, but that Themba must buy him a new suit before he would be able to give him the information. That night, Themba told his wife, Vareshni, about the deal. She was worried. Never before had they got into bad business or into trouble. She said she felt this was not the way Themba should run his business. "Can't you see? The man is just bribing you. We don't know where he gets these goods from," she told him. When Themba saw how upset Vareshni was, he promised her that he would not be trapped in Nigel's plan. But Themba was in a real fix. On the one hand, he could make a bigger profit if he could buy his goods much cheaper. But on the other hand, Vareshni would be furious with him for dealing with this unknown man and for breaking his promise. After much thought, Themba was sure that Vareshni would not find out if he tried out Nigel's plan just once. He arranged to meet Nigel and bought him a new double-breasted, pin-streaked suit. In exchange, Nigel told him about the new contact. Little did Themba realize that Anna, Vareshni's best friend, had seen him buy the suit and had mentioned it to Vareshni. She was furious. She said she felt disappointed and embarrassed. Themba felt ashamed about how he had upset his wife. But he thought to himself, at least he could sleep at night knowing his family was well clothed and fed. That night, Themba could not sleep. He felt guilty about Vareshni, and he was worried because the new contact was a well-known gangster. He was sure that this would not be the end of Nigel or the gangster. Maybe they would come back with another smart idea, and Themba would not be able to refuse.